Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back for another weekly recap. You guys see the title. That's going to be the main story for the video, but I do have something real quick that I want to start with, and then if we have time at the end, we'll have a little Call of Duty talk, because there was some kind of big Modern Warfare news that came out that I wanted to discuss. So first of all, pretty big YouTube news for people like me especially. I think this is great news, so let me just play this little clip for you guys.
So we've started a new program explicitly with the goal of getting more revenue on yellow dollar signs. And
how successful is that program already?
We are in the early stages, but
Okay.
the good news is that we have some good first steps here.
Okay.
So the first thing we did is we went out and we figured out, okay, who are advertisers who have ads that are a little bit edgy? Like an advertiser who has a movie trailer for an R-rated movie. Now, those advertisers actually are more interested in writing on edgy content because that's where their audience is.
That's a good matchmake. Yeah.
So we found these advertisers. They were excited about it. We started an experiment, and the good news is that in the first month we ran hundreds of thousands of dollars on content that is not suitable for some advertisers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the first step.
I like that.
Definitely more to go in the future, but the good news is that the feedback we got from advertisers is they were excited about it. We feel like there's some potential there.
Alright, man, does everyone understand the significance of what was just said? So basically, they are saying that they have started to find advertisers that are okay with going on demonetized videos, man. First of all, where was this like 2 years ago? You know, why have we been getting cucked for 2 years straight? Like, you couldn't have done this and then implemented the policy. Like, I don't understand what took so long, but this means that I can go back kinda to how my videos used to be. Now, if you guys have been around since like 2016 or so, you know, back in those days, you know that we're a little bit more toned down nowadays in 2019, you know, compared to what we used to be. I'm trying to think of like the best analogy to explain to people. So right now on the screen, you are looking at a rainbow popsicle, right? You know, you guys all loved sucking on these as a kid, right? Now, first of all, before we even get into it, number one priority, any e-girls watching that can go all the way to red, DM me, all right, on Twitter. Now, second of all, let me give you a little popsicle analogy here, right? So currently, we're going in at about the, you know, blue to green level right now. You know, we're just kind of getting the tip in there, all right? Maybe a little bit further sometimes. We might go all the way to yellow, all right? We might almost go halfway in there, right? That's kind of scary, though. You don't want to do that too often. You might get in trouble. Don't get me wrong. The tip is great, all right? It's still good, but it's not red, okay? It's not all the way in there, you know what I mean? Balls deep. So I'm hoping once this new policy gets finalized, we might have to start going in like that again. So I'm excited, man. This could be a game changer, man. I can unleash once again, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, just wanted to put that in here, share that information with you guys. Let's go ahead and move on. I saw this on Twitter the other day. I actually tried to go back today and find the tweet for this video, but I guess she deleted it because it got too much attention. I don't really know what happened, but I would say legitimately, no exaggeration, 100 people tagged me in the tweet. So I was like, you know what? I got to give the people what they want. They want me to talk about it. That's what we're going to do. Thankfully, I had originally screenshotted it because I had made a tweet about it myself. So here's the original tweet. Let's start out with the caption. No, I'm not a sex worker. I am a proud nudist and twerker, and I love y'all. First of all, you spelled nudist wrong, but then again, you are a professional twerker, so I guess it's to be expected. And I mean, you're making more money than I am, so maybe I'm just focusing on the wrong things in life. But second of all, I don't really agree with your statement. Basically, you said, you know, I'm not a robber, I'm just a thief. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hold people up at gunpoint. I just steal it when they're not looking. That's all. You know, don't try to compare me to a robber. That's basically what you said, but that's all right. We'll move on from that. So here's the juicy part, right? She screenshotted her OnlyFans earnings. Like, OnlyFans might be the greatest invention to female kind of all time. So let's go ahead and break down these earnings real quick. So you can see at the top of the picture, it says total gross $174,000. $200,000. Now, keep in mind, we're only in September, okay? So she still has a little bit left to go in the year. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be over $200,000 by the end of the year. That's where I got the title from. Now, let that just soak into your brain for a minute. $200,000 for being a proud nudist and twerker, man. Like, you know how, like, when you were a little kid, adults would sometimes tell you, you know, when something bad happened, like, hey, little man, you know, sometimes life just isn't fair. You know, you just gotta power through it. This is the shit that they were talking about, man. Life ain't fair. Like, I don't even know what this is. This isn't recruit difficulty. I don't know what this is. Y'all tell me what you think this is, because I'm not sure. She hasn't even spawned in. This is easier than recruit, you know what I mean? So I don't know what this is. I can't even explain it. Now, let's do some further analysis of these numbers, right? So on the top right, it says total net. Now, that is what she actually got, and this is because OnlyFans takes a percentage of the income, which if you do the math, it's about $35,000, aka about 20%. This is where the 200 IQ play comes in, right? So I wasn't born with a fat ass that I could be twerking with, right? I'm sure the majority of you could say the same. You know, nobody would be interested in seeing my ass. However, if I were to make the website, right? Let's say I make my own version of OnlyFans, and instead of taking 20, I take 19%. Now all the OnlyFans girls are like, oh, this dude's gonna take less of my money, let me come over to his site, right? Because whoever owns OnlyFans, they cashing out. That's the real winner here if we think about it. They don't have to do shit. You know, they made a website and they let people upload to it, and they just collect 20%. They're not doing nothing. Just a free 20% every month from everybody on the website. Who knows how many millions that is? I don't even know. I don't even want to think about it. But that might be the move right there. You know what I'm saying? You got to make some competition for OnlyFans. Make your own website and charge a little bit less and, you know, steal all the clients. You know, I'm just putting it out there. I don't know if I have the resources to make that happen, but somebody out there, you know, you missing out on a good opportunity. Now, let's do one final piece of analysis. Now, unfortunately, I cannot provide any visual evidence of the girl because I'm gonna be honest with you, man, there just isn't any suitable pics that I could put in this video. However, I did go to her page, and apparently it costs $25 per month to subscribe, which is kind of crazy to me. Like, who is paying $25 for one girl, and she ain't even really doing nothing, right? She just a proud twerker. Like, $25, you can get that prime 1080p Brazzers subscription instead. You know, there's thousands of videos on there of all sorts of girls, anything you want, you know what I mean? But, you know, you paying $25 for this, it just doesn't seem like a good business decision to me. But if we take her largest month, which was $18,783.99, I don't understand how they get like an odd number like that when it's a $25 subscription. I'm not really sure how that happened, but if we divide that number by 25, we get to about 750. So 750 dudes decided that it was worth $25 per month. Like, that's crazy to me. You know, 750 doesn't sound like the biggest number in the world, right? But think about it. $25, that's more than Netflix. I don't know what the average price is on OnlyFans. If we have any OnlyFans experts in the comments, they can comment. But I have looked at a couple, and I feel like $25 is on the higher end. You know, I think most are like $10 or $15 or $5 even, I don't know. But 25, like, convincing 750 people to give you $25 a month, like, hey, that's pretty good. Like, I gotta give some credit right there, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if these people are actually keeping like a year-long membership, you know what I mean? Because 25 times 12, that's $300. $300, bro. Imagine paying $300 for some, you know, proud twerking when Pornhub is free. Like, what is wrong with the world, man? People just got money and just don't know what to do with it, I guess. I don't know, man. Like, shit. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share this story with you guys because, you know, I think we all knew that they were cashing out on the OnlyFans, but damn, man, like, I didn't know they were making this much. Like, this is the craziest one I've seen yet. I'm sure there are some even higher than this, which is crazy to think about. But anyways, let's finish it off with some Call of Duty talk. All right, so as you guys know, Call of Duty has a deal with PlayStation, right? So because of that, PS4 gets a lot of benefits where they get some stuff early. I mean, it's the same deal that they used to have with Xbox back in the day. Xbox would get some stuff early, now it's switched to PS4. And this year, survival mode, which is like the very specific mode inside of Spec Ops. Remember back in MW3 they had it. They're bringing that back, I guess. However, it's going to be a PS4 exclusive for an entire year before it comes out on Xbox and PC. So it's not the entire Spec Ops mode as a whole, it's just the survival mode within Spec Ops. And people are like freaking out about this. I'm going to be honest, I buy Call of Duty to play multiplayer. That is the only thing that I play. I have played campaign before. I understand some people might be into campaign. Zombies, of course, is a huge game mode. I understand that one as well. But come on, man, you're talking about survival mode within Spec Ops. Like, I'm not really seeing why people are freaking out about it. Like, okay, if you're like some huge survival mode fan, like I don't know anyone whose like main reasoning for buying Call of Duty is to play survival mode. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the outrage. I think people just are looking for something to be upset about. Like, if you're upset that it's, you know, PS4 gets benefits, I get it. But survival mode, like, come on, man, nobody plays that shit. So moving on from that, on a much more important note, they have actually released all the game modes for Modern Warfare, and there's like 40 game modes, no exaggeration. I think this is the most game modes that we've ever had in Call of Duty. I don't even know what some of them are. There's like brand new game modes like Fire Mission, Onslaught, Rupture. Like, I don't know what the hell any of that is, but hopefully some of them are pretty cool. You know, I'm always interested in trying out new game modes, so hopefully they're pretty good. On the same note, we do now have confirmation that Hardpoint will be in the game. There was some doubt, I think, coming into this game because Ghost didn't have it, so people thought, you know, since this is an Infinity War game, maybe it won't have it. We don't know. But now that this game has it, I think it's pretty safe to assume that it will be in every COD. We also get Demolition back, which is pretty cool. You guys know that's one of my favorite game modes. As long as the spawns don't flip, alright? If it's like MW2 or BO1 Demolition, like real Demolition, then I'll definitely be playing that game mode as well. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see. But one thing that I guess could be a concern is actually keeping all of these game modes populated. You know, who knows how many people are really going to be on the game. It might be a little bit too much. I think they're hoping that crossplay will help with that. You know, now that Xbox and PS4 can kind of integrate together, it's a way bigger player pool, right? So hopefully it will be able to keep all of these modes populated. You know, you don't want to see modes where you can't even get a match. You know, that's kind of dumb. But we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. As always, if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, just link me in on Twitter. If I like it, I will use it in a video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right.